and Atlanta, they have finally won a game. An 8-match winless streak ended against one of the best in MLS. Ronnie Dyla's Atlanta United respond 4-2 over Cincinnati. A thrilling match on Sunday Night Soccer.
Seattle, I mean, not
Morning.
Morning.
Tomorrow, Luciano Acosta comes back to TQL Stadium for the first time, and you spent so many years working as to how to best deploy him to find success. Do you feel that uniquely suits you to maybe work to how to best defend him the opposite direction?
I wish I felt that way. It feels a little different watching him now on the other side, and just seeing how dangerous he is, how effective he is. He's still playing at a high level, and play runs through him. So it'll be a difficult challenge for the group. We know that. I'm sure there'll be some motivated players out there to try to slow him down, just because they know how talented he is and how how he can hurt you. So it'll be a group effort, and with where he positions himself, it's not the responsibility of one player. So that'll be a good challenge.
It is an emotionally charged TQL Stadium here tonight. How will these fans in the Queen City react to the return of Luciano Acosta, the MVP of the Supporter Shield winning side in 2023, makes his return here tonight. And we are underway from TQL Stadium. FC Dallas in the white, FC Cincinnati in the blue. And there's a hard foul right off the bat.
Recibe Orellano. ¡Epa! ¡Epa! Tremenda falta, tiro libre, lo van a molestar, claro.
Out to Yedlin. Yedlin lofts it toward the back post, and it's going to be put behind by Anderson Julio for the first corner on the night. Dangerous corner in, and Miles Robinson got there, but the header goes wide of the target. Torreshano toward the byline, toward the back post, put back across, and Buka! It was deflected home by an FC Dallas defender, but Buka might well get credit for that goal. For FC Cincinnati, it matters little. They've drawn first blood here against FC Dallas. Cincinnati 1-0.
Towards Kevin Denke, edge of the 18. Denke's tripped up by the goalkeeper. Penalty on tap.
Going down in the penalty area, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty coming up for Cincinnati. Denke puts it in the bottom corner, and FC Cincinnati have doubled their lead. 2-0. And that will do it for the first half. They're having fun at the Bailey so far. 2-0. Shaq Moore wins the ball. He cuts it back. It's Musa! And just like that, FC Dallas have worked their way back. Space for Julio. Julio to try to level the match. Julio! FC Dallas have drawn level here in the second half, and they have silenced this crowd in Cincinnati. First half, I mean, it was looking bad. It was looking bleak for Dallas, but here they are, minutes away from a result if they can hold on. Engel in the penalty area. Back across. It falls to Valenzuela, and he sneaks in! Donald
Coach, the results this week came against teams obviously lower than you in the table. How frustrating is it to struggle against those teams in this week, Atlanta, Dallas, DC?
Every game's challenging for different ways, for different reasons. And we don't concern ourselves with where teams are positioned in the table. Our focus is on us and trying to be a good team and improve. So all of those teams, despite their records, show that they can, go and beat good teams. Well, right now, I think there's a lot that you can look at our group and say, how good are we? But it doesn't matter where teams are ranked. It's hard. You have to be prepared, and you have to go prove yourself every time you play. And that's what we need to improve on.
Pat, thank you very much.
Thanks.
Take the goal kick. Yep. Got to be somewhere in there. Yep.
I always feel like we can't have fun when you guys come over here when we're during a session, especially when
there's two of us as well.
Yeah, so I'm like, all right, we can't have any fun, so now we got to be really locked in. Then we play worse, and I start having more fun when you guys come over.
Yep.
Touch, Roman. It's gone.
Yep.
What a touch, Roman.
Nothing heavy about it. Yep. Sit right.
Yeah, it was a disappointing week, but it actually, I think some positives definitely can come out of it. We got to work on a lot of the stuff that, we saw not within just that last week, but kind of trickling in, over the last month. So we got to work on a lot of that. It's kind of like a mini preseason again, if you want to say that. And we got obviously, a couple new guys that weren't here during preseason. So, just to really work on the foundation of, what this team's about and get back pretty much to our basics and, make sure that, those are at 100% before we do anything else.
We obviously more than anyone knows what it takes, and we know we gotta do better. It's no secret that we've been conceding too many goals and haven't been up to our best. So that's something we want to change right from the first game against New England. We got some really good players, some individual quality, and we got to be able to shut that down. And we got to mainly just focus on ourselves and doing what we're good at. And then at the end of the day, I hope that will be enough for 3 points.
It'll be a difficult game, but I think one of the things we try to focus on is just switch the focus onto us and what we do, rather than worrying about too much what the other team is going to do. And I think if we do that, we have the players and the talent to to come out on top if we're at the top of our game.
Last 2 minutes, boys. 2 minutes till we meet.
Hey, boys, we all know what to do, huh? We all have points to prove, huh? We have to build from the first half of the season and now go full-headed strong, huh? Let's go get 3 points and earn it. Hard work and get 3 points, huh? Come on, boys.
As we're underway from Gillette Stadium, New England Revolution playing host to FC Cincinnati. In behind and onside as well into the penalty area. Oreshano off the post. Forcing a save from Celentano. And Denke, space opening here. What can Denke find? In towards it. Vandu's run stopped. Oreshano in towards Denke! And there's number 11. Kisses the boot of Luca Oreshano, who delivers a peach of a cross as Cincinnati find the opening goal away from home. Tackled off and from behind, but it is a free kick given in a decent area here for New England. Heel or Ewell. And it will be Carlos Heel who'll take the shot on from that sort of range, and it lands on the roof of the net. Going over Celentano. And there is the full-time whistle. Another away win for FC Cincinnati. Denke's goal was enough. After a poor defensive period, Cincinnati get a clean sheet here tonight and a much-needed one as they beat New England Revolution by a goal today.
Good job, baby. Good stuff. Good stuff, baby.
Where you coming, bro?
Let me get this guy hug right here. Shout out, baby.
Yeah, that's good.
Good, that's good.